Look, I hear ya. You think I'm starting to get soft on my boy Mario, letting him get away with collecting coins. I know I've been focusing on other games like Yoshi without an egg or the Mario Kart franchise without item boxes, but be assured that today we are getting back to our roots. Is it possible to beat New Super Mario Bros. U without touching a single coin? Well, I know Steve did it, even I did it as Peachette, but nobody actually attempted the secret world in this game. Located in the middle of the map inside that lovely star-shaped teleporter lies the Superstar Road, a world you can only unlock after collecting all of the star coins in the many levels of the game. This new world features 9 brand new levels. So here's the thing, can we beat all of those levels without touching a single coin? The rules are simple. We're going to be playing these levels one by one and attempt to get to the end flagpole without touching those dirty, smelly coins. We are allowed to use pretty much everything to get to the end, maybe except for the P acorn, because that thing lets you fly forever, so that's kinda cheap. I'll also try to avoid using the boost platforms because that would be pretty lame, as you could just place platforms forever and there will be no challenge at all. Alright, now that the rules have been set, let's just jump into it. Superstar Road 1 is up, and this one won't be that difficult, right? It's the first one after all. Oh, it's a roller coaster level. Alright, not a problem. Except it is a problem. This level is insanely difficult. Let me try to explain what thing you can expect in here. A spine coaster going sometimes very fast and other times very slow. Fuzzies preventing you from moving all you want. Obviously, there are going to be coins, lots of them actually, but the worst kind of coins too. The coins that move around and sometimes just pop up in front of you. Oh great, nice. And here's the thing, if you think about doing this level without an acorn suit, you're a very crazy person, as some of the coins will absolutely require you to have one. I learned that very fast, trust me. It took me countless tries and over 3 hours, but I eventually made it to the end of the level without a coin. So let me actually show you a tutorial on how to do it yourself, if you're that crazy. First off, dodge those 3 coins at the beginning before jumping on the spine coaster. Now, some coins are going to pop up as the coaster is moving up, but don't do anything. As the coaster goes down, some evil coins will pop up, so make sure to jump and glide to safety. Jump over the fuzzy while making sure not to touch those 2 coins, then move near the back of the coaster and these coins will move out of your way. To dodge those as the coaster falls down, make sure to hold down on the D-pad to slide under the coins. Those next coins are going to move out of your way to then place themselves in a very bad spot, forcing you to spin jump above the first fuzzy to then squeeze yourself in between the coins and the second fuzzy. Very precise trick. It will take a lot of time to make it, trust me. As the coaster goes up those little platforms, you'll see 4 coins, but 2 of those are going to move out of the way, so just jump above the remaining 2. Now this is the easy part. Just wait patiently for the coaster to move up, and you might want to grab a star from this block here to protect yourself from the falling fuzzies up ahead. Make sure to hit this block and grab a second star, as it will make your life easier in a minute. But just before that, make sure to jump as the coaster goes down in here, as those 4 coins will be right in your path. Now here's what the star we got earlier was for, those 2 fuzzies. They both have coins above them, preventing you from jumping, so having a star just allows you to lazily wait for them to destroy themselves. But watch out for those 4 coins, as they will slowly move in your path, so you'd want to make a run for the head of the coaster to dodge them all. Thankfully, the star makes you run super fast, so you'll be able to dodge them without a problem. As you then go down, jump above this fuzzy while making sure not to touch a single coin. Coins are going to appear out of nowhere on this part, but if you just move to the back of the coaster without jumping, you should be good. But I have to mention that sometimes the coins popping up would just touch Mario, which happened from time to time to me, and I can't really explain why. It was really frustrating to say the least. Anyways, while the coaster is moving up, 2 coins are going to appear out of nowhere, so you want to spin jump above them, only to spin jump once again above those 2 coins to dodge them and the fuzzy underneath. Wow, okay. So here's my weird trick for this part. I actually had trouble getting the jumps down there to work fine for me, so I eventually just decided to jump off the coaster when it was going down to then glide and then land back on top of it, dodging all of those pesky coins. Jump above those annoying coins as you land, and if you are forced to use your squirrel jump, will quickly ground pound to get back on the coaster. Then you must rapidly spin jump above all of those coins and make sure to go real close to the head of the coaster to trigger those coins, which are so tall that you will actually have to use the squirrel jump again. To dodge those next 2 coins, you'll have to slide under them as the coaster goes up. I know it's weird, it's really precise, but it works. And then you'll want to start gliding to the right, but stop, just to wait for all of the evil coins to spawn, and then glide back under them to the flagpole. Oh my gosh, this took 3 hours to get. I was getting really frustrated and annoyed, and this was only 1 level. Alright, now let's move to another one, alright? Next one's gonna be easier, hopefully. Superstar Road 2 is next, and it's actually named Run For It. And to be honest with you, this is the best tip that the game can give you. Basically, the only coins will be located at the beginning there, but if you run fast enough, you'll always make it to the next P-switch, meaning you'll always have blocks in front of you and no coins will ruin your day. Obviously, watch out for those 3 evil coins at the end, and then you'll be done in no time. Whew, that one was easy. Superstar Road 3 is up, and this one takes place underwater. The whole gimmick behind that level is the huge cheap chump that keeps coming back to try to eat you, forcing you to move fast while dodging him and the coins at the same time. For this level, I suggest getting a fire flower, as it will allow you to kill the cheap chump, but don't put your guard down, as even when defeated, it will come back after about 2 seconds. Eventually, you'll see this barrage of coin bubbles and cheap cheeps, and I'd love to tell you my crazy story of how I got rid of them all and made my way to the next part, but I actually just damage boosted through them. Yeah, kinda cheap, but it works. Now keep dodging all of the remaining enemies and coin bubbles, and you'll make it to this pipe, which indicates the end of the level. Superstar Road 4 takes place in an underground icy cavern, and you'll see this place has plenty of coins. Thankfully, this block contains an acorn suit, which will be of great help in this quest. Basically, you'll need to glide to avoid those coins up there, and then you'll have to slide down this wall to dodge those 3 coins. Just wait for those hammer-shaped platforms to form a bridge to dodge all of these coins up there, and this next part is actually really annoying with those circles of coins. So here's my best strategy. Jump on the pendulum platform to make it move, then quickly go back to the left. Wait for a little bit and then glide under the first circle of coin and then glide to the pipe over there, as it will be your best buddy to dodge all of the coins, and the rest of the level is actually quite easy. Whew. Superstar Road 5 is our next stop, and it's called Spinning Platforms of Doom. But to be real honest here, these platforms are not very annoying, as you can glide above them. Go under this first vine, then above this second one to dodge all of the coins. This part has lots of coins and actually looks impossible at first, and it might be, I don't know, cause you can actually just go above it. So yeah, that's kind of a cheat, but it works. Glide your way to the flagpole, and there you go. This level is done, and it was probably the easiest one so far. Superstar Road 6 features lots of spinning fireballs, but it won't be a big problem up until this part here, which does feature a lot of coins. Sadly, there is no going up above this time, so no cheat, but thankfully it is possible to actually slide down there without touching a single coin. But I suggest you take damage and become Small Mario for this part, as it will be kind of easier to dodge all of those coins. Jump above the fire bars to reach the next part, which is a vertical level where you have to get to the top. There ain't a lot of coins in this new section, but the few that are on your way can actually all be dodged by being extra careful and doing short hops jumps. Superstar Road 7 is actually quite easy. It does feature a lot of coins on those moving platforms, but you can dodge them with the acorn suit, and at one point my boy Lakitu will appear, and if you defeat him, you can actually grab his cloud and fly above all of the stage hazards. And since Lakitus keep reappearing, you can just jump from one cloud to another. So yeah, this level can be completed very easily. Here comes Superstar Road 8, a castle featuring those spiky pendulum balls. Grab your trusty acorn suit and use the donut platforms to go under the spike pendulums to then fly back up there. And you'll have to use that strategy many times in the level in order to get to the end of it without touching a single coin, a pendulum, or a bad enemy. Hit that switch that makes red blocks appear at the end and dodge those final 2 coins, and there you go. This stage is done and we have completed almost all of the levels without touching a coin. Only one remaining, and it's Superstar Road 9. This level is called Follow That Shell, and you'd usually throw that shell and follow it to the end, but we're not gonna do that here, as the shell will collect tons of coins and that's not cool. Not using the shell is actually quite easy, and doing so will allow you to dodge all of the bad coins. Sadly, this part over here will be a problem for this quest, as you can't really ground pound those blocks without touching the coins down there, and you can't really go anywhere else in here. So we're actually going to have to use a shell, but very briefly. Grab it from this Koopa Troopa and use it to break those 2 blocks to then squeeze under them, and once you fall down there, just glide back up, and that's pretty much it really. This is already the end of the level, and as you can figure out, the end of today's quest. So, is it possible to beat the Superstar Road in New Super Mario Bros. U without touching a single coin? Yes, it actually is. The main difficulty was the first level, but once you're past that, the rest is really not that difficult. There are some hurdles here and there, but nothing I haven't experienced in my past challenges. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for more challenges in the future, and you can also like the video if you want to support me. Special thanks to my BBQ members for making these challenges video possible week after week, and you can watch even more coinless videos by tapping the cards on screen right now. Alright guys, that was fun, and I'll see you in the next one.